It's coming automatically, yeah. Wow, it is the middle of the day, and we just love when we do um, m- midday lives, babe.
Well, we don't really do midday lives. Um, Usually we would do whenever lives. So
Whenever
we have
lives.
afternoon, evenings. But midday is not a normal thing for us.
Yeah. Hi, Betty.
Hi,
Good
Betty.
afternoon. How are you? Let us know if you're hearing us, Betty. All right. And of course, guys, share the live. We have something special for you this afternoon. All right. We are going to touch base. We're going to let you know in a little bit. But till then, share the live. Let us know if you're hearing us. Betty, are you hearing us clearly? Yeah. As I understand, it is Thanksgiving
Oh, yeah.
in the
So
United States of America.
thank you, Betty. Well,
Thank you,
yeah, I have
Betty.
a whole host of family in the US. So we already exchanged our
I spent
happies.
I spent one Thanksgiving probably about 3 years ago in the States, and it's such a is a big thing, you know. It's kind of like a
It's
Christmas for
just
us, a kind
like,
of way.
yeah, it's just like, actually, it's just like potluck.
What is?
Potluck after church where everybody just,
Oh, that's what you call
the
it.
food, the table full of food and,
They call it potluck.
yeah.
What?
Potluck
Why?
is somebody brings something.
Oh, and everybody like like a blocko.
No, a blocko is a party.
Well, a blocko, you understand? Everybody just brings something. That's all. You understand? Right. So, guys, I know it's midday, so if you're coming through, thank you. All right. And if you're watching this after, which many or most of you all will be, we want to say thank you. This afternoon is a special. We are going to speak to a home base but international recording artist.
Homeborn.
Homeborn. Thank you, babe. Homeborn but international artist, and I'm excited to talk to her. I have not spoken to, actually this is my first time speaking to her, but I know of her because her brother, Kirk Mitchell.
Oh, okay, I know that name though.
That's because you would hear me calling him all the time. He was responsible.
Right.
The latter push for me being an international soca star.
I saw you.
He was the one that introduced me to Chinese laundry.
Okay.
He was the one that gave me my first my first international hit song.
Right.
And because of and also my best friend. But he went to the Lord.
JD is the only person I've ever met in this world with more than 5 best friends.
Now he was my best friend. Him and Max was down at the time.
Like I've had one best friend in my life, and when we left school, nobody else took the title until But when you're talking to JD, he's like, yeah, he's my best friend. And then you're talking to somebody else, and yeah, he's my best friend. And I'm like, I got you, buddy. Good morning, Decalicious, Chocoliciously, Sweetalicious, Vulnerel.
Yeah, I am in NYC. Betty, you in New York? Well, happy Thanksgiving to you.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, Sayo. Any more New Yorkers, Americans in the house? Just let us know which part of the States you're from when you're coming. Okay, so happy Thanksgiving to you guys. For us, it's not Thanksgiving, it's regular Thursday.
Well, I'm always thankful. Once I open my eyes, it's a Thanksgiving for me. But as JD was saying before, we are on live this afternoon to talk to a female artist. On this platform, music is a big part of who we are and what we do. Yeah. And it's always a privilege to be able to give somebody else a place on the platform to share their story, to share their music. Because I always say there's a place for everybody, so we're very grateful. Hi, Oceana. Oceana says, I'm from New York in the spirit today.
That's Ocean, or there's another?
It's Ocean.
So that's her whole name.
Oceana.
Oh, Oceana. That's a bad name.
That's what I told you. It's a bad name, but Ocean is also pretty.
Yeah, that's bad. Hey, big up Ocean.
So do we read her bio
Yes, let's get into it. So, ladies and gentlemen, drum roll. Introducing, not yet live, but her bio and her visual, Royanne Mitchell. Kick it away, baby.
So she's using that last name? So let me just read the bio. Royanne is a versatile artist from Trinidad and Tobago, residing in the USA. With roots in a musical family, Royanne is a gospel and inspirational singer-songwriter. Her talent has graced events across the Caribbean, the US, and South America. Highlights include a top 2004 finish in the 2004 U.S. Exalting Him Talent Search Competition and being the youngest winner of the Trinidad and Tobago National Song Festival at the age of 13. She has shared the stage with several renowned gospel artists. Royanne seeks to make a positive impact through her musical journey, the arts, and unwavering faith. She desires to journey toward a greater purpose while sharing the joy of her artistry and her faith. Royanne also has a passion to help others find freedom from anxiety and fear as expressed in her book. So she's also an author, and that book is entitled Breaking Through, A Christian's Perspective on a Journey to Freedom from Anxiety and Fear.
All right, freedom from anxiety and fear. And we're hearing that a lot.
Yep.
So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, international superstar here today
Here he goes.
to release her brand new offering, but we're gonna get to that later on.
Right.
Royanne is with us. Royanne, are you hearing us clearly?
Yes, I am hearing you clearly, JD and Nisa.
Oh man, I'm gonna get the round of applause, but we're gonna give it to you right here. Royanne, good afternoon. Thank you so much for willing to come on our platform to share your story and to share your music, most of all. All right.
Thank you for having me.
With us. Before we get into it, what's the name of the new song?
Let There Be Peace on Earth.
Right, that's a cover song.
Yeah, a cover song. Yeah, I didn't write it.
It's a cover. Well, I can't wait to hear your
Her version.
the Royanne Mitchell version of it.
Yeah. So according to my sister, I Royannified it.
Oh. I absolutely love that. I want to say thank you for taking time out of your schedule to speak to us all the way here in Trinidad. You are Trini, so at least we still feel sincerely connected to you. I know we read your bio, but is there anything you want to tell the persons online right now? We have 47 viewers. And, your bio is a bio, but people kind of like to connect with the flesh part of people before, they could like them, love them, support them. And, we see in your face such a lovely smile. So is there anything you want to tell us before we get into...
I know the name Mitchell is synonymous in Trinidad and Tobago. When I hear Mitchell, I think of your brother and your mom. But how did it start for you?
Well, I started singing at the age of 2, right? I grew up under my mom's armpit. They used to call me my mom's Jermaine's handbag. So I grew up under her armpit. You saw her, you saw me. That's pretty much how it went. My mother played a very instrumental part in ensuring that Jesus was the center of my life. So I was always in church. I was at every prayer meeting with her that you could think of. I wouldn't say that I was just a church girl, but I was a strong believer in the Christian faith. I loved it, breathed it, talked it, walked it, and to this day never swayed away from it. So I call myself, and I love being a Jesus girl. So I believe I am who I am today because of the foundation that was laid in my early years growing up in church. So I love what I do. I love ministry. I love leading people in praise and worship. I currently lead praise and worship at my home church in Hollywood, Florida, Fountain of Life Faith Center. It's my passion. I love practicing the presence of the Lord. And this is just who I am.
Nice. Is this offering your first, second, or third? What's the history behind that?
It's actually my first music video. First music video, and it was an experience, very, very life-changing. Very life-changing. And it's actually a testimony as well, because about 2 years ago, I went through a very rough patch in my life, a time where It was very tormenting for me. I was experiencing a lot of panic attacks. It was during COVID. It wasn't because of COVID, but I had a specific experience while I was driving on the road, and that led to me having like a post-traumatic type of situation. And I went through it for almost a year and a half, panic attacks every day, dealing with a lot of fear, anxiety, and not really experiencing or not really pulling from the peace that I know God has already given me on the inside. And so, God took me through that journey and brought me to a place where I had to totally depend on Him. Because I was always known as like the problem solver at my job and in different scenarios. And this one thing I couldn't solve. And I know, they say a disturbed mind is pretty much the root cause of a lack of peace, and a lack of peace eventually destroys the individual communities and countries, things like that. And so I had to really deal with my mind, having a fear of death, because the experience I had felt like I was dying. So from that, anything that related to dying, whether somebody was sick in the hospital, whether I'm getting a phone call about someone that has passed away, it triggered that panic attack and the anxieties. And I really honestly felt like there was no way out. I felt like I felt like I could never overcome this situation that I was going through. But I know God was also trying to show me that even despite the fact that I was going through what I was going through, He still had me in the palm of His hand, and He literally took me through until I was able to come all the way out. And so when I look back, I can see that despite what was going on in my life, that peace of God that passes all understanding became stronger. I had to develop, I had to develop and understand that, listen, Royanne, you may be going through this, but you have to rely on the peace of God to help you go through this situation. And that's what I did. And so the song itself encompasses peace on earth, but it has to begin with me, the individual. We can't look to anyone else to start that peace. And I feel like if we allow peace to start with us, there can be so much more harmony, so much more, togetherness.
It's easier said than done, of course. But there's so much of what you're saying that I could relate to. But where I am now in my life, when I look at the years that it took to learn the lesson, so when I hear you saying, if we could all just get it, if we could just get it, but it takes a while to get it. So, I just want to encourage you as somebody who's gotten it, to keep spreading the awareness, because sometimes that's all it takes for somebody to look inside themselves and see, well, listen, I could kind of jumpstart this thing, not just for myself, but for others. And as you mentioned, the song, that the very first line, let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. I wanted to ask about production. So,
but this is what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna get to the video.
Right.
And then when we come back, we're gonna talk about production, and then we're gonna find out a little bit more about yourself. Right. What's up? What's going on? But I know people are excited. We want to get this video showing because it is a video launch.
Yes.
All right. So set it up, Royanne, for us. We're gonna watch the video, guys, and then we're gonna come back. So set it up. The floor is yours, Royanne Mitchell. Introduce it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
My bad.
Yeah, I miss my cue. Introduce the song. Okay, so everyone, I want you to sit back and watch this video. The song is sung from my heart, and my intentions for this song is that if anyone is struggling with peace, if anyone is struggling with anxiety, if anyone has a whole lot of chaos that they're living in, I want you to really grab a hold to this song and be ministered to, and know that you can find peace from the Prince of Peace.
Let's go. Let there be peace on earth.
Amen.
Royanne Mitchell's first video right here on JD's vlog.
Be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be with God as a Father. Brothers all are we. Let me walk with my brother in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
Wow. Amazing. The comment section is ablaze.
so
Natasha says she loves it. Crystal says love, 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 love. Jennifer still love sign. It sounds like a
You
it
see
sounds
my
like a
eyes,
Christmas
you see
song.
my eyes little watering.
We'll get to
there.
you in a little bit because Royanne, I don't know if you know my wife. She's also a singer and she's a vocal
That's
coach.
not important.
But when
Oh, yeah.
but yeah, when she's impressed, let me tell you, she's impressed. All right.
I wasn't trying to be impressed.
I know your face, and I know when something. I know you. All right. Keisha says, sounds like a little bit of Christmas song. I guess it's because of the season.
Right.
Nice, beautiful video. Jennifer says, I love it. I love it. I love it.
First
Cheryl
time
says,
hearing
first time hearing.
this powerful
voice. Awesome with the love hearts. And powerful sis. Thank you, Oceana. Oceana says, beautiful. She says,
Microlux. No, I was going to talk about her
what
hair.
is Microlux?
I'm like, does she have microlux?
Let me pull this
Yeah.
screen up and see what's going on.
But it doesn't, you can't see the locks on this screen, but in the video you can see it.
Ocean Real Marco boy, how you even see? That's super.
Yeah.
Nice song. Thank you, Joe. Debbie says beautiful. Excuse me. What is that, Jermaine?
Jermaine says, that's my baby, yo. Do you know Jermaine?
That's her mom.
That's her
Yeah.
mom. But how am I
Hey,
supposed
mommy.
to know?
Mommy is in the building.
I want some water.
Just go ahead.
All right, so can we talk about, let me just congratulate you on your first video.
Good afternoon, Mom.
Because your bio did say that you've been doing a lot. So congratulations on the video. I absolutely love my favorite scene, however, is the scene with the black dress. It just feels, I love the breeze. I like the breeze. That's, you know, I'm like, is she?
Nisa asked me if that was your sister with you on the beach or if that was camera tricks of two of you.
No, that was my sister. That was my sister.
Mm-hmm. Whoa. Are you a twin or something? What do you mean that's your sister? So check that has to be camera tricks. Oh my God.
Yeah, we look like twins on there. That's my sister.
All right, guys. So we have 14 shares. If you enjoyed the music video and what you just saw, let's get them shares up. All right. And in the status, as I'm actually in a little bit, we're going to put her YouTube page. And in the link of this, we're going to have a YouTube page. On Monday, please God, we're going to let this video, this live resonate. We're going to share the
actual video.
We're going to share the actual video a couple of days from now, from Monday. But Royanne, tell me something. How long you actually left Trinidad? At a tender age, or you leave here last week?
I left Trinidad, I believe in 1995. 1995. As soon as I graduated from secondary school,
right?
That was the next step. I left the United States in 1995.
Right.
Thank you. Cheryl is saying the lyrics is
pertinent
for such a time as this. Jennifer says, yes, look lovely in your dress and your hair looks fire.
Aww.
And let's get some production information. Who produced on this one? And visuals, I want to know who did the visuals too.
Who did the visuals? None other than my cousin, Anika Pettiford. Yep, my cousin. She flew all the way down here to Florida, and my sister came with her as well, and she did the entire production.
Beautiful.
Oh, she did. And who did the music?
The music was done at a studio in Palm Beach. The guy that did the whole music production itself was Sean. His name is LaShawn Dash. He is awesome. He's just incredible. I could give Sean a basic piece, and he will take that piece and just make it into a whole production.
Yeah, wow. The instrumentation was on point. I love the rehab in some places to make it modern yet still remain timeless. That was beautiful. So I think overall we really want to congratulate you on this offering, and we want to wish you all the best with it, because you know, as an artist, you put something out, it's up to you to make sure that it keeps living on, because there's so many things happening on the web. You know, so I really want to encourage you to keep pushing it, keep pushing the message, keep pushing the sincerity in the product itself. And you have a tone that is similar to someone that we know. She's do you know Pair Sisters from Trinidad?
I know you're about to say Mahalia.
Mahalia.
Yes. She says everybody says that.
Oh, I thought she said that's her cousin. I was about to say.
No, that's my sister from another mother. Oh yeah, we go way back. We go way
All right.
back.
There's a little similarity there when the voice goes into the lower register. It's very warm, very big. So that's what I'm like. She sounds like Mahalia, but
Yep, I
again,
hear that all the time.
That's amazing. All right. Have you been back to Trinidad to minister in recent years? And what's next?
What's next for Royanne?
So I wouldn't say in recent. The last time I sang in Trinidad was unfortunately for the homegoing of my uncle, and I believe that was maybe about 5 years ago. Prior to that, it would have been for I sang at Holy Name Convent for, I think it was their Toot Bagai function that they had. I sang there. And prior to that will be years ago when I held, my own 2-night concert in Spectacular.
Two nights.
Yeah, I know. My dad is the reason for that. He thinks really big,
Do you do covers? Sorry, do you do covers only, or you write your original music as well?
I write my original music as well. I actually did a CD, very, very sentimental to me at this point. I have a CD. It's I think we launched that. It's old. It's from 2003. I have a couple originals on there. And actually that CD, Kirk produced it. He produced that CD.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I haven't produced a CD since then. That's a whole nother.
Yeah, it takes a lot. It takes a lot of work. So
yeah, but I do currently have originals of my own that I'm working on at the present time. Yeah.
Awesome.
So,
Well, we look forward. We are enjoying this one. We're going to stretch this one out as long as possible, but we look forward to more in the future, more music videos, and we need to talk to some promoters when they're having any big shows down here. We had to fly in, Royanne, Don't worry. We will make that. We had to try to make that happen. Thank you. Kurt says, before we leave.
Kurt says, great rendition. You can tell that you have the ability to do a lot with your voice, but you kept.
Let me just put it here. Sorry,
but then that way it's smaller. Okay.
Go ahead.
But you kept it graceful and simple, well suited to the words of the song. That's when you can tell the difference between a singing
and an artist.
Singing and an artist. Well done.
Yeah, Kurt sounds like you know what he's talking about there, for real. Thank you, Kurt.
Thank you so much.
Man, listen, I know you're very busy, so we're going to let you go. Do a wrap up there for me, please.
Well, because listen, Royanne, JD coughing since 5 years now, and I don't know what to do.
And it's not long COVID, eh? I don't know, it's dust. It's dust over here.
Oh, it's dust. Why we always put it on dust?
So basically what we're saying is thank you for your time. We know you have a schedule, so do we. We have to get to work soon. So thank you so much for choosing our platform to release your video. We do not take it for granted. As I said before, we wish you all the best. I can't wait to see more feedback when the video is shared next week on its own. And Godspeed in every single thing that you put your hands to do. And I absolutely love your low register. And congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
You want to send some shout outs before you leave? Look, somebody say, I remember you singing from Mukurapo Girls School back in the
days. Yep, I was always singing in school. You sing at every mass. Yep.
Wow, look at that. You want to send some blessings and hi to anyone?
Just a shout out to all my Trini peeps. Just know that I love you. I definitely miss the culture, but thank God at least I have family here that I can still kind of cultivate the same kind of culture with as Trinidad. And I'm really hoping at some point to come to Trinidad and kind of grace your presence and to be among you, whether it's me singing or just me visiting. I do miss my Trini peeps. And so thank you for sharing the video. Thank you for supporting me in every which way. All the comments, I really, really appreciate it. I just thank you all so much.
Man, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're
Guys, now remember, we're going to leave this up for the weekend so persons can get to see the interview as much as possible, and they're going to see the video in here. And then on Monday, please God, we're going to share the video by itself.
Yes.
So when the video goes up by itself, we want you to share the video like crazy. And also, you know, bless her. Bless her by sharing this video. Thank you for 20 shares. I want 100 shares. I want 100 shares by this afternoon. All right, Royanne, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Shout out to your manager. She don't make joke, boy. Management on time.
And happy Thanksgiving to you guys.
Yes, same to you. Well, not
Happy
same to you because y'all don't celebrate it. Okay.
Well, we gonna need numbers. You will eat your, what you gonna eat? Turkey?
Turkey, all kind of thing. Turkey, ham hocks, collard greens.
What is collard greens? That bhaji?
Similar to bhaji, but not bhaji.
What's ham hocks? What is that?
Ham hocks is like the pig now, like what we call pork.
All right, okay.
So Americans, they refer to it as ham hocks.
All right.
Ham hocks.
Ham hocks. There you go.
All right, we're gonna have some ham hocks.
Well,
When we must find that there.
JD.
All right. Royanne. Bye. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, bye. Guys, of course, let's go support her, all right, as we get ready to go. And as we head down to our job, Sky 99.5 FM, you can check Nisa and I from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m.
It's been a while since we did this, so I'm feeling kind of weird.
And then we're back tomorrow for Fry Bake and live. We're going to
Tomorrow,
have...
no, Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. Yeah. So we're on radio this afternoon, radio tomorrow, and then Saturday, Fry Bake and live, all right?
Yes, sir.
Later, guys. Love all it. Thank you for the support. All the comments. Hey, only just...
Bye.
Later.